Welcome back. It's your boy, Gackt Cognac, back with another pickup video. This is what you guys been waiting for. You've been asking for it, and here it is. All right. After a crazy ass year, I've got some crazy stuff for you guys to check out. So get ready to be blown. So first of all, I got some slow pickups, and then I see two games come up for 50 bucks total, which is Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Spider-Man, well, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 for the Xbox. You guys already know, I told you this before, this game is going up in value. I've seen this up for 100 bucks. 80 to 100, might be even more. So at this point, I figured, hey, for 50 bucks, I sell this for 25, 30 bucks. I get to keep this for another 25. If I want to, I can sell it. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. I do got a copy. So, bam, 50 bucks for both, picked up from the guy. Everyone was already trying to message the dude to get it. So I always say, I'll buy out of everything if it's a good price, because that'll just get all the other guys out of the way, you know. We don't like competition, man. So, bam, got that done, and then slow from that point on. But I see this guy post a Super Nintendo with like a bunch of games, and he had it up for like 75 bucks. So I hurried up and hit up the guy. I wasn't even sure because I was like, damn, this is gonna get bought up so quick. I guess the other guys are sleeping or slipping today, so good for me. But he had complete in-box games, man. Like a bunch of them, a stack of Super Nintendo complete in-box games. So I told him, like, man, like, I'll take everything. He also had like PS2 games on top of that too. And I was like, I'll take some of your PS2 games and all the Super NES stuff. So he was like, all right, man, can you come through now? I'm like, yeah, I'll come through. Bam. So I run up over there. I'm like speeding over there because it took me like 40 minutes to get there, man. It was like on the edge of town. So I'm like trying to get there before everyone else is trying to like message dude and stuff like that. I think this guy is a little bit more honorable. So he has like a nice collection of games and all. So I hit him up. I'm there. And you wouldn't believe what he has. So he brings the stuff out. Hey, what's up, man? Ooh, that's a crap ton of games you got over there.
All these bags packed. I got your 3 other games, the PS2 and the Wii in there.
Gotcha.
The console with the cords and controllers are in there.
Okay.
And then all the rest of the games are all in here.
Yeah.
I didn't give you the Super Scope just because when I took it out, there's a bunch of other issues with it, so I didn't want to give you something that doesn't work.
Gotcha. You don't mind if check some of these out, right?
Oh, no, you
okay.
go for it. Go for it, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so is it 150 for
the Super Nintendo little set.
What can you do for those?
So I was doing all of the games for 5 each. I'll do all 3 of them just for 10. Give you one of them for free if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll go grab the other 2.
Yeah, so got all these games right here, man. Complete in box and shit. Crazy. 150, man. 150 plus the SNES. I would have brought my GoPro out, but I had to come out here fast. controller and all. Good shit. I'm gonna show you some of the PS2 stuff that I took as well, because I saw like he had Gradius 5 right here. Man, good old Gradius. Any Gradius game is good. Shoot, complete in box with the manual. CD is like in pristine condition, man. So I'll take it. Love me some shooters, man. That alone, like I want it already. I took the Super Mario Brothers Wii from him. So he had that. Gotta take that because he was selling it for cheap. And then Sly 3. He had a bunch of Sly games. I need the Sly games until I get the one on PS Vita. This one doesn't have the manual, but still good. Try to display everything for the camera. And then he had Sly 2, but he didn't have the box. But it does have the game. Unfortunately, it's the greatest hits, but whatever. I get more annoyed at the greatest hits box than I do the game. But I, fortunately, from the last pickups and stuff, had an empty box for Sly 2 with the manual in there. So, bam. Pop that in. Complete. And also he had Sly 1, so I was like, might as well take that as well. It is greatest hits, but whatever, man. Whatever. Take it. Now, why is the instruction manual the same? That's weird. I guess it has the same instruction manual in this one, but we'll find the manual one day. Yeah. He had those. I picked those up with the N6. Well, I keep saying N64. So he has the Super Nintendo games. A couple of loose cards came out. The loose one's gonna be Super Mario World. Gotta have that. Even though I think I have a copy already. So I'll send that out to my brother. In really good condition. Super Scope 6. Got that. Now he's supposed to have a Super Scope with that, but he was like, "Oh, it's kind of like broken. I can't find the other piece to it, so I don't want to like sell you or whatever if it's like broken." So I was all right. But anyways, here's where the crazy shit comes in, man. I don't know if you guys are ready to see this, but here it is. Complete in box games, man. So first game comes up. This is Soldiers of Fortune SS. Check that out. These boxes are in pristine condition. Like, damn. Everything is in there. I don't want to take it out because, man, the shelf life on these games, they don't last long. So you gotta get some protector for it. But here it is. Game in box with the manuals, all that stuff, man. So, I don't know really the prices of all these games, but I know complete in box stuff is ridiculous. So, good stuff, man. Soldiers of Fortune SS. I never heard of this game before, but looks cool to me. Then he's got Super Mario All-Stars, man. Who doesn't like Super Mario All-Stars? It comes with all the Mario games up in there, basically on the NES. Always wanted this back when I was young. Now this one doesn't have the manual, but the game's in there. I tell you, these games are in like really good condition. Like it's got everything with it. So the box to this one is a little bit more used because I figure this game he probably had more play than any other game because it's Super Mario. But hey, with the box, man, not bad. These games, I'm telling you, man, the average Super Nintendo Complete in Box game is anywhere between $30 to $60, man. Like, no joke. You can look any of these up, depending on the condition and all that, because it's kind of harder to grade these games with the little box. It's just, man, crazy. It blew my mind. But he has a Urban Strike. I know there's a Jungle and Desert Strike game. But this one's Urban Strike because you're striking up the urban land. See, it even says a sequel to Jungle Strike right here. Complete in box, man. Crazy. Crazy like me. Man, this manual is pristine, man. Try to sniff it to see if it smelled like it came out the box or not, but nah. See, that's why, man, I'm not gonna take these out no more. These are a pain in the ass to put back without messing it up, man. Come on, fucking flap. You guys gonna have to believe me when I say these are complete, because most of them are complete. I think only the Super Mario All-Stars and one other game was not. Now, I do have the manual for Super Mario World, so this one makes it semi-complete for that. Put that on the side. And let's just pull them all out. Here we go. Crazy stuff is, look, this thing has the cleaning kit. Who even has a cleaning kit for the Super Nintendo, man? That's insane. I never seen this before. This is some baller stuff right here, man. I told my mom, you gotta get me the cleaning kit for the Super Nintendo, man. She probably was like, you don't need that. A Q-tip up in there or something. Complete in box, like come on. Bubsy Seagull. That's the next game up. I never played any of these games, man, besides the Mario games. But that's up in there. You guys are gonna have to trust me on that. Complete with the manual and all that. But crazy, dude. And I got more. We'll keep on going. Doom. I gotta open this one up though. Doom is a good ass game. It scared the hell out of me back then. I don't think I could be past like the 3rd level back then. It was too scary for me back then. I didn't like my scary games. Alright, this one didn't have a manual, damn it. But I always enjoyed how Doom had the red cartridge, man. Red cartridge Doom, best thing ever. Shoot, crazy. Like really fits the theme. Red carpet, red carpet. Yeah, I need that. But red cartridge, you know, for a violent, kind of horror-ish game. Perfect for it, man. Glad to have. And I'm keeping all this stuff, man. Firepower 2000 Sunsaw. This looks like a game I would play. So this guy has like a good amount of shooters. Like he likes his shooters. Firepower 2000. I thought it was Blaster Master for a second from the look of the little vehicle. But this one is complete in box. So y'all got me opening it anyways, but complete. Manuals up in there and all. I'm not gonna take it all back out, man. It's just gonna take up too much time. You know, I'm trying to get my videos under 30 minutes because you guys just ain't patient enough to watch. Anyways, I got Donkey Kong Country 3. I was like, hell yeah. That's what I wanted. Those Donkey Kongs. So, got that complete. I never even played Donkey Kong Country 3. Manual should be all up in there. I've only played the first 2. Never beat them. Because I only played them at when my cousin had it. So, good to have, man. I'll take any of these staple titles. It's getting high, the stack. Now we have Operation Europe, Path to Victory. Koei games. Some of these Koei games are worth good money, man. Believe it. I'm not sure what this game is. Looks like a strategy game, if you ask me. Talking about 1939, Hitler's war, so obviously it's a war game. You guys check the back, see how it looks. The camera should be a lot more clear because I've been adjusting it lately. So Axis versus Allies. Yeah, it looks like a strategy game. This one has a really thick, heavy instruction manual. I'm telling you, all these games, they have their little protection sleeve, and then the labels look as if it's brand new. Crazy, dude. Crazy. You think that's it? Hell no. I got some more right here. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. I needed that because I never got to play it. Only played the first one. Yeah, that's the one that didn't have a manual. Unfortunately, this one has a little tear on the front label, which sucks. Other than that, it's in good condition, so I just gotta find a replacement for that. Like I said, the games that you play more like these, you're gonna tear them up, man. You know, unless you're like adult owned, you're gonna tear it up. I'm telling you, this guy, he was like super young. He's like 19, and he had these games. So I could tell like these are definitely like somebody passed these on to him, and he took care of them. That's crazy, man. You don't see that. You do not see that. Woo! Mortal Kombat, man. You know how bad I wanted this game back when I was young? Mortal Kombat was like what is a staple, was the foundation of me as a gamer. Like, ever since I've seen Mortal Kombat, I never turned back. I just wanted to play violent ass games. So that's why when I say when I grew up, I didn't give a damn about like young, childish games, man. I just wanted to play rated mature games because this game set the standard for me. You know, uppercutting that person's head off, you know, tearing their spinal cord out of their back and shit. Like, dude, you can't go back after that, man. So I felt like any game under a mature title, or at least didn't come close to it, was inferior. So if you ask me, most of the games I've played, I have crazy knowledge of, is just mature titles back in the days. So, damn, this game is in hella good condition, man. It's got the instruction manual. What? The freaking posters are still on there, man. The Metroid poster and the Mortal Kombat poster is not even used. Crazy, man. Because I had these, I already like, you know, picked this up in the beginning of the year, but I didn't even really get to look at all of these, so it's like an unboxing right now for me. Crazy, man. Mortal Kombat, I was only able to go to like our childhood friends' place to play this, because they were like, man, they were hella spoiled. They had all the good shit, man. So me and my brother would go to their place, and that's how we played Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo back then. If not, we never had it. We had Super Nintendo late in the game. And here goes Desert Strike, which is up next. So this is the other Strike game. So you guys are familiar with the Soviet Strike series from PS1, Soviet Strike and Nuclear Strike. I mean, I had just learned this like not too long ago, but these are pretty much the prequels to those games. So I didn't know these Strike series have been going on for that freaking long, but damn, you know. Helicopter games. Like, only helicopter game I played back then was Choplifter for the Game Gear. And that game would piss me off so bad because, I don't know, it was just hard, man. But I was too young. When you're too young, you don't grasp certain things. But then again, you look back, there's certain games you could beat because you have more perseverance when you're like a young ass kid. So you will beat games that's like bullshit that you wouldn't like have patience for now, but for some reason you couldn't figure out other things. So there's like some type of balance between being a young kid and an adult. Like there's a trade-off. Like you just can't take the punishment as well as you can before, but you can figure out things better. Anyways, let's move on. So I got a couple more games. Now we got the Jungle Strike, sequel to the Desert Strike. So, yeah, man, we striking it. When's the last time you seen a pickle with this much Super Nintendo games, man? manual up in there, game up in there, complete. My mission is complete when I get a complete box, man. So, bam, pop that back in. Whew. I don't know, like they don't look like hella fun games to me, but I'll have to find out when I pop it in. My bad that I don't know too much about Super Nintendo stuff. Just didn't grow up with it too much, but I mean, this is a hell of a way to start a collection. Because you know how I am, I like my completed boxes, and pretty much this is one way to start. So Bugs Bunny, Rabbit Rampage, that's what we got right here. Never really was into the Looney Tunes stuff, but here it is. Now, funny how I was just talking about that in the last video, but that's all, folks, right? I got one more before that's all, folks, but the manual's kind of beat up. Pretty sure you know this one, the kids got more play to it. Cartridge is still pretty good, doesn't have this little cover for it though. That's fine. Those are kind of a dime a dozen. Shit, man. I need to buy like those protection sleeves for these games, man. Because these need to stand the test of time right here. Now we got Yoshi's Safari. So judging that the dude had the Super Scope, like he definitely had a lot of games for the Super Scope on top of that. Because look, they got Super Scope 6. What was the other game that took it? Soldier of Fortune or something? There's a couple games that take this Super Scope, including this Yoshi Safari. And by far, look at this. Woo! Oops. Got the manual, got the map. You often don't see the maps, man. Got the Super Skull, not map, but Super Scope poster, instruction manual, everything in there. Damn, this is crazy, man. Is this crazy? Or is this crazy? Shoot. That's one way to start off the year. So, at this point, at this point, he also had the Super Nintendo, so I got that. Fortunately, it's another yellowed out SNES, which sucks. There we go. But it's got everything on there, cords and all that. Does have two generic controllers, but these are called high frequency controllers, so I don't know if they're better than the originals or not. But he had a couple of these. So at least I have to sell that off and recuperate some cash. But after that, he said, hey man, you into like PS1 stuff? Like that, right? And I'm like, yeah. So he brought out what he had. And he brought out Final Fantasy 9. So I got that, man. Complete. Disc. Manual disc. So the other disc should be up in here as well. See? But, God, that's why I hate opening PS1 games. There's too much stuff going on. Anyways, good condition, no cracks on the box or anything. Got that. Final Fantasy VII, why would I not pick that up? So we had that, all the discs. Let me see if this one is the rare one or not. No. There's a greatest hits version variant, which I probably would have kept, where like it has two of the Sephiroths on the back instead of just one. So that's like a misprint, but this one is just a regular greatest hits. Got all the discs up in there. Take it, man. PS1 games. Then he busted out that Castlevania. Woo! Man, hundo right here, man. Easy. So, Castlevania, greatest hits, unfortunately. So this is probably the only greatest hits game that I'll actually keep on my PS1. Damn, dude. Busted that out. Woo! With the Welcome to Hell Silent Hill in the back. Disc. is immaculate. Everything up in there. Symphony of the motherfucking night. Got that shit. So here's what he quoted me for, man. 150 is actually for the Super Nintendo and all the games that came with it. And then for all the other games like the PS2 and the PS1 stuff, right here, I got it for an extra $25. So I paid $175 for everything. Like, I don't even know what this would add up to, but I like texted this to my friend and he was like, you easily have about $800, $700-800 or more worth of just games and everything put together, man. But I'm like, ew. And I'm keeping most of the stuff. So crazy. I don't know where to put this now. I'm gonna have no choice but to buy another Billy bookshelf or something, because this year alone is gonna be, well, I can't tell the future, but I have a feeling this year alone is gonna be pretty damn wild. So you guys are gonna wanna stick around for this stuff right here, man. Subscribe to the channel if you wanna see some good stuff, and leave a comment. And if you wanna holler at me, you know, or any other thing, do some collaborations, whatever, send me a message, man. Stop playing around. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is your boy, Gackt, Cognac, signing out. Hope you guys have a great year. I will see you in the next video. All right, enjoy.